Hello, today's April 29th, 2022, and I was going to show you the garden. There's the nettle and our big elderberry, and I've got some cover crops planted here with some peas and radishes. Ooh, the sun is very bright. We've got some irises, and at the end a hibiscus and a comfrey and a rose in there somewhere. And we've got some lilies about to bloom. There's our new apple tree, our new pear tree. It's our Jonathan apple, Granny Smith apple, our two peach trees, and a plum tree. And maybe we'll walk around the other way and get the other stuff. I've got oregano and comfrey, catnip and chives. And got some calendula and celery and kale and all the kohlrabi that the bunnies ate. A foxglove, some more kale back there. This one's got, I think I already told you, catnip and comfrey, all lemon balm. Got some marshmallow. And this one I seeded with radishes and carrots. We'll see if they actually come up. This one's got lettuce and radishes, and they're slowly coming up. And I got sweet mint over there and another rose. That's the sweet mint, and the rose is about to bloom. And got comfrey in those beds. And this is another elderberry that I thought was going to die, but made it. New flower we got this year. And we got a butterfly bush and strawberries. You can even see there's strawberries. Hopefully you can see that. And then there's comfrey, and got some nasturtiums. I had nasturtiums back there too, I forgot to show you. And a butterfly bush. I only got like 17 minutes, so I'm trying to hurry. This is another elderberry. This is a shorter variety. And we've got two chocolate mints, our lantana, the hibiscus, the rosemary, more lemon balm. Here's some of our plants. Some store-bought, some we grew, and some haven't even been planted yet. We've got apple mint, echinacea, bee balm. It hasn't bloomed yet, but it'll be really pretty. And comfrey, and all back here you'll see little bitty light green plants. Those are the black hollyhocks. So there's a few there. Got plantain and one of the tea plants. And that's a woolly lamb's ear and marshmallow. And this is mojito mint and another one of our tea plants. More marshmallow, and you can see there more little bitty hollyhocks, that little light green stuff in the back, and some weeds. Another tea plant, I may have already showed that one. Comfrey, orange mint, kale, and more marshmallow back behind it. And this is another orange mint, and this is a big elderberry from the one around back that I transplanted last summer, and it's already got a little runner coming off of it. Oregano, comfrey, pineapple mint, which is so pretty with the variegation. And in here is like a really wild, very short elderberry. I've also got some yarrow in there and some woolly lamb's ear, weeds of course. And there's another marshmallow. And here's an aronia, if it lives. And horseradish. And I think this is spearmint. Or it's either spearmint or peppermint. And this is our willow. And this is either spearmint or peppermint, but I think it's peppermint. And of course more rogue elderberries that have came off of this massive plant here. And then so we're around back again where I have my cover crops. And then that's the Granny Smith apple, Jonathan apple, peaches. There's the pear tree. That's a native plum tree. And this is our new Santa Rosa plum. And that's the plum tree that's been here since we got the property. If you look way back there, there's two little oak trees that the kids grew. We had found the little starts and did those several years ago. Now, this is all the expansion of what we've done this year. Last year, our beds ended with this fourth bed right here. This was our last bed last year that we had sweet potatoes and peppers in. We put this new bed in here with all potatoes, and this row is Grandma Young's blackberries with comfrey, and so is that one, Grandma Young's blackberries with comfrey. And these rows are different blackberries that we had got that were in the pots and about to die, so we had to transplant them. I've got comfrey down all these rows. This one here is the Prime Arc Freedom. This is a grape that is probably going to survive, hopefully. This one I lost the tag and don't know what it is. There. Trying to look out for snakes. We've seen a snake today. This is another grape. Yeah, I don't know which variety it is. And that's another blackberry. This one's the Navajo. You can see it's got flowers, pretty little flowers, and it'll have a bunch of fruit before too long. Another grape. And here's our grape that we saved. You can see the little, maybe see the little cluster of them. And then, let's see, oh, we've got raspberries. We got a heritage raspberry on clearance last year at Walmart. And we tried to separate it into 4 different plants, but I think only 2 of them took. But hey, 2 for 1 for the price of 1, that's not bad. And then this is another grape. This one's the Mars grape, which I believe is a purple table grape. I believe it's seedless. And then this is our blueberry row. We got Climax and another Climax and O'Neill. And you can see it's got little berry flowers and stuff. And this is this is the pink lemonade. I got it wrong. That's the pink lemonade. It's actually pink berries, and this is the O'Neill. And then this one is the Brightwell. I planted so many comfreys. I've planted probably well over 100 comfreys. And this is a new one we got from the neighbor. It's called a Ponca blackberry. It's supposed to be the sweetest on the market. And then this is a tipped blue, and we bought that from the neighbor down the road. And this is a raspberry shortcake little plant there, and this is a fall, come this way, a fall raspberry that's an orangish yellow color. And this is all of our expansion. We are past the end of the house. Whereas last year we were only to here, which is about that little vent. So we expanded a lot this year. I haven't got anything planted here. It needs to be weeded and soil added to it, but that will be sweet potatoes and peppers. You can see my catnip still survived. I'll show you how pretty the catnip is around on the other side. And this is peas. These are the, I believe, Wando peas. And in here I planted radishes and beets on this side. That might be a beet right there, I'm not sure. Maybe weeds, no promises. And this one I planted radishes and carrots. And there's lemon balm that a snake went into earlier today, which is lovely. These are the magnolia tendril peas, the purple magnolia tendril peas. And here's how pretty that catnip can look. It's so pretty. Okay, there's a bee on the camera. Hopefully he doesn't block the image. They're crazy. These are all, if you look down here, you can see lots of bulb onions. I did that around like almost all the beds. There's some wild onions, but most of it is the bulb onions that I got. Okay, hopefully the bee doesn't block anything. There's oregano, and you can see down there more onions, and of course weeds. Sorry, I've been hurt and can't really keep up. And here's our big pot of soil we had delivered. This is a Rose of Sharon plant that we have. It's not growing just yet. And then these are our little bitty blueberries we got from the woman. They were really cheap too, only a couple dollars. And over there I've got stuff I'm trying to grow. And there's all the soil. And then these are Nanking cherry bushes. They're really pretty. And it's not looking so happy today. Hopefully it will make it. I'm a little concerned. And here are all the Egyptian walking onions you gave me. They are looking marvelous. There's one there. Of course the weeds, we'll have to excuse the weeds, but they are looking so good. I'm sure you can see them in there. Hopefully you can make them out anyways. I think they end about right there. Yeah, and you can see some of the store-bought bulbs I put in here and there too. I thought it'd be cool to experiment and see if I can grow onions and keep them. And And let's see, I think that's about it. I mean, the main things I've got planted are all the onions. I seem to really like the grass clippings too. So the main thing I got is onions, potatoes, and peas right now. All of our tomatoes and peppers and things like that are still over here waiting to be planted. But I'll show you a little bit what they look like. But I think that's it. We got it's not working right now because the sun's gone, but we got a solar fountain recently. And of course all of the things for the birds. Some of these things I just haven't even planted anything in, but some of, I believe all this is stuff that we had grew, and these I started a month later than those, so that's why they're so small. And then here's other things I just started some of those flowers just a week or two ago, so they're kind of behind. But these I believe are ones we had grew too. I'm not 100% sure. I'm getting them mixed up. I guess not. I think these might be store-bought, and then these are ones we grew. But the tomatoes are a mix, and even got some potato leaf tomatoes. The leaves look different. These are what they normally look like, and these are potato leaf. I think those were the pink ones I was trying to see if they were like the ones you had. And I think that's about it. Hopefully I didn't go too fast, and I only had 17 minutes, so I was trying to go fast. Oh, I also transplanted out at the fence. I transplanted tons and tons of cuttings of the catnip, which is this pretty thing here with the purple, and lemon balm, which is there, which I like to make drinks and vinegars and such out of, and planted a bunch of that, and also the extra butterfly bushes, and I planted a bunch of willows kind of off in, or not willow, yeah, I did some willow, but mostly elderberries. I took a bunch of elderberries, and there's a sage. I think I might have forgot about it, but I think that's just about it. I didn't show you the nasturtiums over here that are popping up. Here's another one I planted just last year. There's a couple of kohlrabi that are left, but I don't know that they're going to do anything. There's a nasturtium, and there's a nasturtium, and these are the calendulas that I got. And I think that's about it. But you can see the plants are massive. Everything's a-growing. I love all the herbs back here. They're awesome. And we're really excited about that Honeycrisp apple. But I guess that's about it. And this is our end of April garden tour, which we don't got the garden in yet, but all the perennial stuff are going like crazy. Hopefully we can do one in May. Bye-bye now.